Hello everyone, welcome back to Excel Essentials. Now it's time for module 4 wherein we learn about lookup functions. So this is what we learned today. Please note that these functions are most widely used in companies, their day-to-day jobs, especially in finance fields. First, let us understand what does lookup means. Lookup means searching for a value and then bringing the related information automatically. For example, this is our data set for today. Suppose you have employee ID 101 and someone asks you, your manager asks you that give me the information relating to this employee ID. So VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, basically the lookup functions will help you bringing the related information. First function, what is VLOOKUP? Now VLOOKUP means vertical. Please note this is the most commonly used Excel function, so you have to be a master in it. Suppose your manager asks you that give me the names of these employee IDs. So obviously in this data set there is limited data for understanding purpose, but in real life jobs you have so much of data that searching manually becomes next to impossible. Now that's how we will use VLOOKUP here. So let me show you the formula first and then I'll explain it to you. Is equal to VLOOKUP open small bracket. Now you need to search this 103, and where will you search? In this column. So you need to select the entire column. Okay, entire table. It's better to select entire table, or you can select only the two columns as well. It's your choice. Comma, I want the name, and names are in which column? Second column. In this particular data set there are 4 columns, so you need to give second column, comma 2, and then just give enter. See, you get the name automatically. 103 employee ID belongs to Arjun. Now let me show you the magic. Just do Control D and automatically the formulas are updated. So you have the respective employee names. Similarly, we can try for department as well. Is equal to VLOOKUP. You need to search this employee ID, comma, give the table reference, comma 3, because it is third column. And see, you have the respective departments as well. So what are we actually trying to do here? See, we already have the employee ID. Now we want Excel to use that ID, go to the correct row and give the related information. Simple, easy. If you understand this logic, every lookup formula becomes easy. So this was all about VLOOKUP. See, this happens constantly in companies that you may receive only employee ID, product ID, customer ID, and your job will be to fetch the related information. So I hope VLOOKUP is clear. Now let me show you the concept of special paste here. In my previous video, someone asked me that if we remove the old data, the new data is also getting erased. For example, if I just remove this 103 employee ID, automatically the new data is getting erased. So how do we, what do we do about it? So what you need to do is wherever you have formulas. So if you see in these two cells here, if you notice, you have formulas. So what you need to do is just copy and then special paste it, Control Alt V, and then click on values. You can either click on values or you can just enter V on your keyboard and then do OK. So in this way your formulas are gone and you just have the data. Now if you just erase 103 also, it's fine. See, these two columns are as it is, and here you still have this error because there was a formula here. I hope this was clear. Now one more thing about VLOOKUP. Suppose you want to do it in a separate sheet. Is equal to VLOOKUP, search for this value, comma, in this table, comma, column 2, comma. Now if you want approximate match or exact match, we need the exact match. So false. You just have to click on it and then enter. So you got the value in a different sheet also, in a different workbook also. Similarly, just drag it down and you get the values. So this is clear about VLOOKUP. Alright, now it's time to know about the match function. Now match does not give the value itself. Instead, it gives us the position of the value where it is lying. For example, you want to know where is this Arjun name lying. So let's try is equal to match, open bracket, search for Arjun in this column and give us the exact match, enter. See, 1 2 3, third value. Similarly, you just drag it down and tada, all the values are updated. So match gives us the position of the value. Next, let us know what does index mean, because analysts usually use match plus index together. So next, index gives us a value from the specific position. Now let's try the function. Is equal to index comma this Arjun. See, so what have we done here? We have done is equal to index open bracket. So in this particular column, comma, give me whatever is the match value here. See, Arjun, if you want department. So if you want department, is equal to index open bracket. In the department column, give me whatever the position is given by match. And see, tada, all the details are here. So they basically use index plus match in a combination. Now if you want to use it in combination, is equal to, first let us give index. In index we want the department. So give us the department, comma, match. First let us find the position. Where is this employee ID? 103, comma, look for it in here. And 0 means exact match. See, IT. I hope this was clear. You can see the formulas here in the formula bar if you want to use index and match in a combination. So this was about match, index and their combination as well. Match first finds the position and then index gives the value from that position. Analysts love this because it is flexible, powerful, it can work in any direction, and it is very useful for large data sets. Now let us know about XLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP had a limitation, so that is when XLOOKUP comes into play. VLOOKUP looks for the data only in the right side. Okay, it cannot go backward, it cannot go to left side. So that is how people started using XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP is a modern and improved version of VLOOKUP. It is easier to write, more flexible, more powerful. It can search in any direction. Alright, let us try our XLOOKUP here. So this is the data set to search for XLOOKUP. Now you want to know the age of this person, Dan. So we have the names here in the right side and we need to go towards the left. So let us use XLOOKUP is equal to XLOOKUP open bracket search for Dan, comma, in this column, comma, and give us the result of this column, enter. See, 15. Dan age is 15. Now if you just modify the name here to John, age is automatically updated. If you just change it to Jake, it is automatically updated. Now let me show you the solution. The formula is equal to XLOOKUP. Use this value and then search in this column, B column, and give us the value of A columns. This way it can go towards the left as well. VLOOKUP cannot do this. So B10 is Jack's name, B3, B8 is the column of the names, and then A column is to give us the age. Hope this XLOOKUP formula is also clear for all of us. Do let me know if you have any comments below. This may look initially difficult, but the logic is very simple, and once you get used to it, then it easily impresses the people in office. Now it's time for exercise. So this is your project 1. Using this data, you need to do the tasks as mentioned. So you can use XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP to fetch the related details. Use employee ID as your base. So using employee ID, fetch the required information. Okay, and if you look at task 5 here, create a working employee search system where employee ID fills all details automatically. So this is a bonus task, you need to create a table wherein if you just enter one employee ID, for example 103, all the next columns are filled automatically, for example name, department, salary and location. So what you need to do is, in that table, leaving the first column, you need to update the formulas in other columns, so that when you update the first column, that is when you mention employee ID 105, rest all the right side columns are automatically filled. Trust me, this is very interesting if you can create this. So do let me know if you are able to create it. So this is project 1. I hope you can take a screenshot of it and then start working on it. This is project 2. You can take a screenshot of this as well and perform the relevant tasks. Alright, so this was about module 4. So today we learned about how lookup logic works, XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, index plus match, and the two project cases as well. So I hope it helped you. In case you did, do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Next module is on Monday, so stay tuned. Please note that I'll be covering pivot tables, charts, macros, and then AI as well. So, in case you have any other doubts or any other topics which you want me to cover, do comment below and I'll definitely try to include them. Thank you for watching.